He's played this hero so many times. And he is so effective on this Uranus so far, so we'll have to see how he performs in this game against Genflix Aerowolf. Now, we've seen the drafts. Who do you guys like more? Which draft do you guys like more? Let's start with you, Momo.
I think I like EVOS though. They have Granger, they have 2 damage output coming from EVOS Legend. It will make them maybe more sustained for the team fight here. Especially 1-1 Clover with his 1-1 always try to secure his good positioning here. And Antimates got the most comfortable heroes as well, such as Uranus. So I think EVOS Legend could take the game number 1.
Yeah, what about you, Arashi? Real quick, what is it gonna be?
I prefer EVOS.
All right, but here we go. Let's get straight into game number 1 of match number 3, the final match of day number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Genflix Aerowolf versus EVOS Legends. A pause comes in, so we can explain on to that, Arashi.
Right, with EVOS having so much catch and so much AoE, and with Genflix, with EVOS having so much
buff, and Rek keep trying to giving up vision as well for Versik.
Yeah.
Especially Battle already used that blazing duet to just clear the minion as soon as possible in the mid lane and going into the top lane, trying to maybe giving a pressure towards these anti-mates because they knew they have to shut down at these anti-mates. They have to play with the mentality.
Yeah, but look at that, already a gank coming in as that shield unity will go on to Clover. Clover will not even use his battle spell. The Aegis is still available, but it brought a lot of pressure to the bottom side. Now, this is why Bottle is so good on this Claude. He keeps on finding these amazing jungle pathing to completely just deny fights and go for farm, right? He is already, he has an XP lead over Versik on Claude against Granger.
Yep, and meanwhile Battle still are looking for a gold and even the level to just kill his Cloud here. They don't want to rush thing, and Genflix Aerowolf now they already realized EVOS Legend they are looking for the first objective turtle here, and Genflix Aerowolf they don't want to make it make a chance for EVOS Legend to get the first turtle.
Oh, but look at that, the Abyssal Arrow actually lands onto Versik as he uses the Death Sonata, but look at this, Renazmi now looking for a re-engage, and Teammate is in the front line trying to zone them away. The turtle is getting chunked. It looks like Bottle will be able to secure this one, and that's going to be the kill. The turtle slain, and look at that, the Blazing Duet comes into the backside. Now Anti-Mage looking for a kill onto Bottle, but look at that, that's going to be a double kill for Clay. Now traded back for Versik. Now Versik trying to look for more, but the damage is just there. Versik gets taken down. Now Anti-Mage has to run away. That's going to be a 2-for-3 trade.
Wow, Genflix Aerowolf, they look pretty strong. Like maybe we mentioned it earlier, they have a potential in the early stages with the high burst damage coming from this Paquito, with this Selena as well. And even though Battle, he just need to give a poke damage towards all of the members from EVOS Legend. He just need to give a lot of burst damage with the Blazing Duet. But the problem is, look at that, Luminar's pretty squeezy as well. He got punished so bad in the mid lane.
Yeah, and right now, this is why his Claude is so scary. Bottle, he keeps on farming, and he actually has the lead over Versik again. Okay, this is impeccable from Bottle, right? Every time he gets this Claude, it's so crazy that I'm speechless right now. His Claude is amazing, and obviously his teammates for trying to set up his Claude, they're also really good right here. They've been able to set up every single neutral objective, every single fight properly, and it looks like because of that, Claude has the XP lead.
And touching on the subject of Bottles of Claude, the fight was looking very even, up to the point where he just goes in with the Blazing Duet and just turns the odds completely in the favor of his team.
Yeah, but look at this now, Luminar trying to go for Bottle, but Fredo and Bottle will retreat easily. The stun comes in onto Fredo, but not going to be used for much as the Abyssal Arrow misses slightly onto Rect. Now, Versik, he needs to look for something. He has to play it a little bit safer, right? He needs to play it while kiting back, because that is how you're supposed to play Granger. But look at this Anti-Mage already jumping onto Clay. The Abyssal Trap will come in onto Anti-Mage as he has cleared that top side. They are looking towards the second turtle. Anti-Mage is trying to disturb them to try to take that purple buff. Momo.
Yes, and this Clover, he's just having a good time as well, trying to scout a lot of items at the bottom lane, and he even got the gold turret at the bottom lane. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, look at that, the real world manipulation is being popped up by Luminar, and Fredo Beauty gonna be the first target to be shut down. With Rasmi, still one more, even though he needs to run away with the flicker, he's still able to survive. Anti-Mits is not able to pick him off.
Yeah, it's going to be a 1-for-0 trade, and look at Bottle. No hesitation, just went instantly for the farm. He knows his his teammates will be killed there in that position, so he's just going to go and keep on farming, keep on keeping this lead, you know? And right now, he's doing a great job. He is already 1 level lead. He is clearing every single farm as well, including the gold lane. And Clover has to back away from his own turret. It looks like they're going to try to trade this turret for that turtle, for the top side turret as well.
Yeah, he even realized that actually he cannot let this one man to have a free space at the bottom lane. So he just straight away moving and rotate into the bottom lane to secure the objective threat for Genflix Aerowolf.
Yeah, but look at that. Fredo goes in a little bit aggressive with that shield unity, trying to get a pick, but unfortunately Anti-Mage is still able to run away from that one. The Abyssal Arrow connects, but Anti-Mage is still able to run away again and again. He is 2-0-1, so right now he is a very, very fed Uranus. Renazmi is 0-1 and 2. All they need to do is keep on clearing right now. Oh my god, did you see that meteor shower? Clover gets taken down to a 4th of his health, but shield unity comes in. Now EVOS, they're looking for a stun. Look at that Rhapsody coming in, and look at the damage follow-up. Fredo gets taken down even though he has the Tortoise's poisons.
Yep. This is what RC mentioned earlier, okay? EVOS Legend, they have a lot of CC, they have a lot of stun, they have a lot of slow effect as well. And even though the knockup they're coming from this Popol and Koopa, so I think it's pretty hard for Genflix Aerowolf if they got kidnapped one by one.
Oh.
And I don't think so. The rest member of Genflix Aerowolf could just follow up on, even though giving a backup there.
Yeah, right now, as it stands, Rashi, 30 seconds, the turtle, the shield unity comes in onto Rek. Now, Rek is going to be the target, but the real world manipulation all the way from
Clay?
backside, going to be able to camp Clay down. But look at Bottle, the blazing duet to the backside, going to be able to burst Luminaire down. Now, Fredo looks for a kill onto Luminaire with that shield unity. Will be able to get that, but it's going to be traded. No, actually, Fredo gets away. Clover looking for the crossbow tank, not going to get it, but he's going to get the kill. And just like that, it's going to be a 2-for-1 trade. Luminaire for Clay and Fredo. Renazmi is sitting in that bush. Fairsick, he has to be careful. This can be very, very dangerous, but unfortunately for Renazmi, Fairsick does not pass that way.
He just want to stay inside the boss, but EVOS Legend, they are more focusing to get another objective in the middle lane. Anti-Mage still keep staying as the front laner for Anti-Mage right now for EVOS Legend. Look at that, this Uranus is getting tanky and tanky.
Yeah, and look at that, Renazmi already jumping onto Rex and Luminaire. He's going to be the one chunked down as Clover. He's looking for the crossbow tank. He's not going to quite get it just yet. But look at that. The turtle gets taken down by Fairsick as that blazing duet on the backside. It will not do much. Now Luminaire uses the real world manipulation to zone them away. And that's going to be the turtle taken for nothing. Genflix Aerowolf, they have to find a new strat right now because they will not be winning these early game to mid game team fights, Arashi.
But along with that, the fact that Bottle is just doing so well in this game, right now 1 kill, 4 assists, as well as earlier we saw with a hero that isn't very strong in the early game, he has the courage to just like go into the enemy jungle and pick up the purple buff. So we have to see if his early investments here, locating the farm, as you said, being efficient with his pathing, will pay dividends in that late game.
Yep, but look at that. So both of the teams, they are trying to get their set laner here as Uranus got shut down at the bottom lane. And EVOS Legend, they have to trade it with Renazmi as soon as possible. Or even though maybe they can take another objective to just make it pretty fair for EVOS Legend.
Yeah, but this is the Genflix Aerowolf we all know and love. All right, get this Claude some free farm. That has always been the game plan for Genflix Aerowolf back in the regular season, and so far in the playoffs against RRQ Hoshi, they weren't able to do that. They went for a more aggressive style against RRQ Hoshi, but now it seems like they're going back to their roots, right? Because again, when it comes to aggression, I think there's no team who beats EVOS Legends.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't know, Genflix Aerowolf, they always, you know, maybe class all of the Titans in MPL Season 7, so EVOS Legend probably could you know, they have some they feel a threat actually coming from Genflix Aerowolf. They don't underestimate Genflix Aerowolf.
Okay, take a look at the items, Arashi. Claude has finished.
Right, he is, as of right now, 9 minutes into the game, well, almost 10 minutes, but he has finished his most important power spike with DHS. and the
golden staff.
golden staff, exactly.
How does he fit? Okay, this is basically everything he's set up so far, right? He's been farming, he's been going on solo every time his teammates were going on the other side. But look at this, we have to stop that before, because the Death Sonata comes in, and that's going to be able to secure a kill onto Clay. Clay needs to be very, very careful, because again, the range coming in from EVOS Legends and the pick from that Popo and Koopa is crazy. But look at Bottle, he's able to solo Fersic with that Blazing Duet. This is the power of Bottle right now, okay? He's so consistent on this Claude, but Clover now looking for the crossbow of Tang, not gonna quite get that last weakness point, and it's gonna be a 4v5 right now. They have to back away from this Lord.
Yes, and Battle already got that 2 items that he has in the first 10 minutes. Is pretty fast for Cloud, and he got his level 14. 1 level differences against Versik right now, and Versik is not having a good KDA as well with 1, 2, and 5 assists here.
Yeah, right now, Versik is getting out-farmed by Bottle, and you know, I mean, technically, Genflix, Aerowolf, they're just completely playing for this Claude. Like, look at that. Okay, the Selena, he's not even with the team. He is up there, he's protecting the Claude, and right now, they are playing 100% for the Claude. So if EVOS Legends can shut the Claude down, they will win this game. And look, there's already a fight brewing here as the crossbow of Tang is ready for Clover. Will he choose to use it? The crossbow of Tang comes in, and that's going to be the reset coming in. He's going to burst Watts away from the fight, and this is going to be a 3v5. Bottle has to get away from this one. Fredo gets taken very low as Anti-Mage is tanking everything in the bottom side, in the front side. And look at that, Fredo gets taken down. The real world manipulation has been used, but Bottle is going to go to the backside, going to get cancelled instantly by Rex. The wind of nature will not make any difference, as that is going to be EVOS Legends taking more than that. 4-0 EVOS Legends.
This is the reason why actually you have to ban that 1-1 from Clover.
Yeah.
Even though Versik lose 2 times in our first game just now, he got shut down twice. But the problem is EVOS Legend, like we mentioned earlier in the composition, the draft pick just now, 2 damage dealer, even 3, like RC mentioned.
Ooh.
It will help a lot in the team fight, even though they have to lose Versik.
I mean, that was crazy, you know, like this. All that planning in the early game, it was for Bottle to carry them in the late game team fights when he has that DHS, when he has that golden staff. But a very well-timed CC coming in from Rek to cancel instantly the Blazing Duet.
I was just about to mention, the fight was looking grim already, but Bottle decides to make the hero play, and he tries to go for the backhand, which would have been such a big play, but obviously the EVOS was ready for it.
Yeah, but look at that, the Blazing Duet gonna be used to try to clear this Lord and that mini-wave, but the look at that, the real world manipulation will zone Bottle away to mobilize. Coming in, Clay is gonna get bursted down just like that. Now they've zoned Genflix Aerowolf off of their own inhibitor turret. Clover gonna go and push that mid tier 2. The meteor shower comes in to clear the way, but it's not gonna be enough. Now the top lane inhibitor turret has been taken down. They're gonna push all the way. They're gonna siege every single turret, the bottom side as well. Now Clover has the crossbow of Tang. He's gonna wait a little bit before he uses it. He's gonna use it right now. It's gonna reset onto Renazmi. Everyone has to back away because this crossbow of Tang can keep on going, and they certainly do back away. It looks like it's gonna be the first game taken by EVOS Legends as they keep on focusing this base, but the Blazing Duet comes in. Versik has to run away. That's gonna be a lot of damage from Bottle. They're actually gonna try to turn this fight away, but Bottle is gonna back off. The battle mirror image will be able to save him, but look at that real world manipulation. Gonna get the unstoppable, and that's gonna be game number 1 going to EVOS Legends.
Wow, EVOS Legend, they finished the game as soon as possible, even they don't have to...
They have...
What?
Oh!
Okay, I thought for sure it would be the Atlas, because they do not have a lot of magic damage, right? They only have Yi for that magic damage, so I thought it was 100% going to be the Atlas, but unfortunately, it's not. The Lapu Lapu comes in for Anti-Mage. Okay, interesting.
Yep, that's true. So, I think it's time for us to predict Miracle.
Predictions right now as we see the draft. I do not like the draft coming in from Genflix Aerowolf because I simply do not like Ling on anyone except for Albert.
Yeah, exactly. I prefer that maybe they can try to secure Marksman into the late game here, since EVOS again and again Arashi 2 damage output, the same strategy in the first game here. So I think I will go for EVOS. How about you?
I would go for EVOS as well, because it is dangerous having so many squishy backline targets. Going against a Ling, a Lunox. These people can just dive into the back.
Yeah.
But
Let's get
Let's
straight
see.
into the second game of the final match of day one. Ladies and gentlemen, Genflix Aerowolf takes on EVOS Legends.
Yep, Mars again and again. We completely forgot about that link.
Yeah, I
in
mean,
the
I mentioned it
hand
a few
of
times. I
Mars.
thought it was going to be banned, but they're
But they're
apparently,
just-
yeah, they're going with it, right? Because
Yeah.
again, they have good cover and they have good kiting with the Granger, with the 1-1, and obviously with the Luminaire. Luminaire can immobilize him, so
Mm-hmm.
it might be actually. It might be a counter because they know perhaps they have this planned out, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of risky for Genflix Arrow to take that link as the last pick from the draft pick, but let's see if Genflix Arrow can surprise us with the composition that they have.
Wait a minute. Look at Rect. He didn't bring Revitalize.
He bring
brought
that
Execute.
Execute, yep. Because maybe he will try to play aggressive with this Baxia and Baxia Shield Unity. He even didn't hesitate to just go dive into Genflix Arrow of defensive here.
Yeah, and right now, Fersic, he's pathing very, very well, and he's going to go up to the top side. Again, EVOS Legends, they usually play for this 1-1, right? In the previous game, Genflix Aerowolf was playing for their top side, and their top side was actually stronger than this 1-1. So EVOS, they chose to play for another player, but Clover was able to keep on consistently farming in that top side. Now that they know this Farsa and this 1-1 is quite equal in the early game, they have to try to do this, you know, but look at this. Actually, they're going to go to the bot side. Now, Fredo goes in onto Anti-Mage, and Anti-Mage is forced to flicker away. The Jeet Kune Do came in, but now Luminaire has rotated as well to this bottom side to try and help Anti-Mage collect
Oh,
that.
but what?
Yep, as I said before, they're going to play towards Clover. They're going to play for Clover, for his lane, and that's going to be First Blood taken by EVOS Legends.
Yep, the first blood goes into the hand of EVOS Legend, and suddenly pause came as well.
Back to the tactical pause.
Back to the technical pause and get into the game. They know Anti-Mage is a very passionate
Yes,
player
that's true.
before, and whenever you shut him down, he gets very, very emotional. But he is a different player now. Rekt gets taken down, and oh my god, that's going to be the first turtle going to the hands of Genflix. I mean, to be honest, not very surprising because Genflix does have the better early game, right? With that assassin pick, with the double mage pick, they're going to shove waves way faster, and obviously they have a Paquito.
If they don't start snowballing in the early game, if EVOS is able to weather the storm, this will come down to whether or not EVOS are able to use the amount of CC that they have to control this Ling. And in the hands of a very skillful player, Ling is very hard to hit CC on. So.
Yeah, and look at this, already going on to Anti-Mage, but the Bravest Fighter has been popped as Anti-Mage is looking for a dive right there. I mean, Genflix are looking for a dive, but Anti-Mage returns. That's going to be 1-for-1 traded back. Mars is caught in a bad situation, still has that Finch poise to get
doesn't
away,
have
but he
energy.
doesn't have energy. Clover, though, on the other side of where the Dragon is able to kill him in that top side, but Rekt, he's going to keep on going. The Shield Unity comes in, Fersic picks up a killing spree, and now they're going on to this bottom lane turret. They're going to trade the bottom lane turret for that top side turret.
Yep, it's gonna be 1-for-1 and even a 1-for-2 for Genflix Arrow. But look at that, EVOS Legend now, they are looking so strong. They know that actually they have to find another threat after they are losing Clover in the top lane, and they straight
Fredo.
away punish
Yeah,
that.
but look at that. The shield
Mars.
Unity comes onto Clay. The stun comes in, and Clover is looking to catch that kill, but he moves backwards because he thought he got it. Rex will pick up that kill in the end as Anti-Mage, oh my god, he almost demolishes Watts in his tracks right there. But look at the shield Unity coming from behind. Oh, Rex almost catches him in that bush, but unfortunately Watt is still able to recall safely.
Yes, and now look at that. Clover trying to just maybe he wants to move into the bottom lane.
Just farm.
Yeah, just farm because but look at that. What is following him around? He doesn't want to let this Clover to just scale his item. But look at that. At the top lane, Anti-Mage just come with the Braver Fighter, even first sick with the Death Sonata just to punish him away. Fredo, Cutie with the Way of Dragon coming from this show, but it's not gonna be able to push him first away, and even though punish him at the top lane.
Yeah, Mars kind of awkward there as he
but
goes
Rekt-
in, but the shield Unity comes in now, looking for a re-engage onto Mars. Unfortunately, Clay is still able to use the Brilliance of the Order to get away, as now they have pressure over this turtle because they did kill the Paquito. They have pushed the lane out, but the mid side hasn't been pushed, Arashi.
So having a void in that mid, they seem to be having a lot more emphasis on the side lanes, as we mentioned earlier, particularly for the side of Genflix.
Yeah, but look at that. Oh my god, Fredo actually gonna use the Way of the Dragon, but an amazing flicker from Luminar's side is able to save him
And
from
even
that
Bravo.
kick. Bravo gets taken down. Fursic is unstoppable as Anti-Mage will be able to zone 2 members away.
Oh,
Now
that's Sonata?
Fursic uses the Sonata trying to chase Fredo QT down, and that's gonna be the kill. I mean, he's not gonna get the kill at all. Actually, I thought the Rhapsody was gonna get that kill, but unfortunately not. Rex will run away, Sonic the Hedgehog style, and yeah, it's just, wow. Right now, very clean from EVOS Legends. Keep on trading. They get the turtle. They get the clean fight.
Yep, and I don't think it's a good KDA for Bravo, who just replacing Rinasmi. 0, 3, and 1 with the Spakito. Even though with the Execute, he doesn't have any escape mechanism for this Spakito. So I think it's hard for him to, when he wants to try to dive into the defensive or break the defensive they're coming from EVOS Legend, he doesn't have a way to run away from it.
Yeah, Fredo's going to use the Way of the Dragon onto Fursic, but no damage comes in from Clay as he's going to get taken down. He has the most deaths in the MPL. He's trying to keep that record right now, Fredo. And it seems like he just went in with no follow-up, right? But oh my god, Anti-Mage doing Anti-Mage things. He's just going to keep on bullying Mars. Yo, let him get the purple buff, fam.
That's one of the strategy for EVOS Legend, you know. Once they knew that Genflix Aerowolf secured this lane for Mars, they have to find a way to stop Mars to get his purple buff. And you know, like you said earlier, Mirko, Anti-Mage is just being an Anti-Mage.
Yeah, Anti-Mage just completely, I mean, this is his playstyle, you know, he goes in aggressive, he goes in 1v5, very similar to how Lemon played back in the first game, but look at his Clover, gets put down, and look at that, the Aegis comes in, not going to be enough, he gets taken down just like that. Now, they're looking for a re-engage, Fursic is there, so they have a lot of damage, and Anti-Mage from the backside will maybe look for another re-engage here, but unfortunately, they're just going to go for this turret, as Clay is still under that turret, he's still trying to run away with the Brilliance of the Order, Shield Unity comes in, not going to connect, but the Detonata is there, not going to be able to connect as well. Very good shielding, very good cover coming in from the players in Genflix Aerowolf.
They're showing their synergy with each other. But you were talking earlier about them focusing on the side lanes, not on the mid lane. But we see once they do get the advantage, once they do get the play they were looking for on the side lanes, immediately they transition to take the most important early game objective, which is the mid lane tower.
Yeah, and right now Clover is not having a good game, Momo. You know, we usually see Clover at this point having a 2-0 lead, having a level lead, having a gold lead, but right now, I mean, they did pick to counter this 1-1, so it's going to be very hard. 2 burst heroes against the 1-1 who usually likes to get close and personal. It's going to be very hard for him to try to find that jam, even with the Aegis.
Yeah, but now look at that. One is now trying to join the team fight as a group for Genflix Aerowolf. And ooh, that flame shot almost does still the turtle,
Yeah,
but it's not gonna happen.
The shield unity comes in and the follow-up damage will follow right there. Anti-Mage trying to go in, but that's Sonata will secure that kill as Bravo is going to use that jab to try to save his teammate. Unfortunately not, as look at the top side. They're looking for Clover again and again. They're just going to keep on trying to clear Clover. The thing is with EVOS, you cannot try to shut down one member. You shut down Anti-Mage, they still have Luminaire, Clover, and Fursic. You shut down Clover, they have Fursic. And again, they just keep on using this lead. They are amazing at pushing all these side lanes. They're amazing individually.
Look at that.
And Clay, he's going to get 1v1 by Rex right here. Remember, he has the execute, and Mars, he's going to use that Finch Poise onto Rex. He's going to jump in, actually. But oh my god, the burst in comes in, but Anti-Mage, he's looking for more. He's looking inside. The Bravest Fighter comes in. Mars is still able to get away. The flicker from Anti-Mage, the stun coming in. He's going to get the kill. He's going to be godlike. But look at the way the Dragon all the way to Fursic. Fursic caught in a bad situation, but he's still able to dash away. Now, he's looking for more. The Death Sonata connects onto Clay, but he doesn't get taken down. That's a double kill for Fursic. He's looking for more. Clover is hitting that turret, sieging the turret down as they're pushing every single side lane right now.
Wow, wow, wow. Genflix Arrow, look at the bait that actually coming from Clay just now. He just want to bait this wreck until Mars is helping him and at the top lane just now. And it's really a good bait coming from Clay. They punish this Anti-Mage, okay, and even Wreck. But the problem is they just let Fursic.
Yeah, look at Fursic, he's having fun. The confidence we mentioned in the way to victory, he has definitely gotten that confidence. And look at the damage from that Death Sonata. Mars, half HP gone from one shot.
And early on, if you notice, Fursic even went deep into the base. To secure the kill. It's clearly a big show of confidence now, we can tell from his playstyle.
You're right. He has a 3-level lead over an assassin, all right? This is not supposed to happen for the assassin. You're supposed to be the one snowballing, and for now, it looks like it's already a 6,000 gold lead, actually, from that turret. It's going to be very, very hard for Genflix Aerowolf to try to come back from this, because again, their jungler is 3 levels behind on an assassin. He does no more damage now.
And along with that, Fursic, as we mentioned earlier, again, when he saw the items... Oh, wait, hold up.
No, but look at that. The Fursic actually gets away the dragon. Fursic is taken down. This might be their chance. But look at Clover. He's going to get the crossbow of Tang. But no, actually, he dies first. The time of the blade is being used. But look at Anti-Mage. He's looking to get this kill. Clay is trying to kill Luminaire, but Anti-Mage saves him in the last second. And my goodness, even with Fursic taken down, they are not able to find a clean fight. 2-for-1 trade.
I was just about to mention earlier that when we saw the items earlier, Fursic did go again for that more defensive itemization. But despite that, in that fight, he gets taken down. Very well played by Genflix, locating him in the middle of all the chaos.
The Clover is looking to just break the weakness point coming from Bravo here. And I think
oh, wait a minute. Bravo's looking for an outplay, but the crossbow of Tang instantly. Wait a minute. Yo, that could have been sick.
It's already been calculated well, really well by Clover though.
Yeah, he already had the crossbow of Tang. He was just waiting for a moment to use it, if he needed to use it. And unfortunately for him, he was actually miscalculation a little bit. You know, he almost died because he kind of like greeted out for that crossbow of Tang. So, oh, but look at this Anti-Mage doing Anti-Mage things. What? Okay, he's doing 1v4 things, you know.
He's just overconfident, I could say.
Remember, every time EVOS does this, this is their downfall, right? When they get too comfortable, when they get the hard lead, they start throwing the game. Remember, Geek Fam was able to come back
I
from
remember that
this
time.
kind of game as well.
Yep, and I still remember the face from Anti-Mage the time. I don't think that he wants to make the same mistake again and again. Especially this gonna be maybe a decided game as well for EVOS Legend. If they can take the W, it's much better for them.
Yeah, and right now it just seems like Ling is free hitting the turrets. He's trying to get that level lead back as he is level 14 right now, catching up to Fursic very, very fast. But Anti-Mage is there now. He's going to go look for a 1v1, and Mars is going to finish points away from that. This is why Ling is so good, right? Because he is able to keep on putting pressure on the side lanes and join his team fights instantly.
Yep, and Fredo Cutie with the Way of Dragon is already making a good initiation coming from Genflix Arrow, but there's no follow-up. Fursic with the Death Sonata trying to push Clay back away, but look at that, Wreck is pretty tanky as well with the Tortoise Poison that he has, and even though the Baxia Shield Unity. Now, EVOS Legend, look at that. Yes, this Ling is just keep giving a pressure.
Yeah, but look at this, Watt using a Feather Airstrike, and what? Oh my god, the Watt has been slain! This is it, ladies and gentlemen! Genflix Aerowolf, they can still come back from this. Clover gets taken down as well. That's going to be a double kill. EVOS, every time they get too comfortable, the Kingslayers will take the game back. It's going to be a 1,000 gold lead all the way from 6,000.
It was very close for Mars and Fredo, but they both survived with a sliver of HP. First, almost got it, but he slid a bit too far out of range.
Bravo. This man, we've been mentioning his KD, but this man literally just saved the game. He stole the Lord away from EVOS Legends with the Paquito.
And he been buying a lot of times right now for Genflix Aerowolf. Now Genflix Arrow, they are looking a momentum for comeback. And EVOS Legend, they are pretty struggling because the Lord is already marching down into the bottom lane. And even though, look at that, Mars just keep doing the things like the usual thing that he does.
Yeah, he just keeps on split pushing, and they have no answer for it because, again, Clover cannot 1v1 the Ling. Alright.
EVOS Legend again and again. I don't think they always they want to try to learn from the mistake here.
Yeah, and look at that, already using away the dragon. Unfortunately, it does not quite connect as Anti-Mage goes to the backside. Now he's gonna do damage all the way there. The stun doesn't quite connect. Watt is still able to run away, but look at the damage from EVOS Legends. Clover gonna look for that crossbow of Tang, gonna get that kill. It's gonna be a double kill as Mars. He looks for a trade back in this top lane turret, but look at Luminaire, the instant flicker. Anti-Mage looking for a stun, but unfortunately, Mars still has that Finch poised to get away.
Yep. Now, Genflix Arrow, they have 7 turrets. They already took down an inhibitor turret at the bottom lane of EVOS Legend. Now, EVOS Legend, they have to pay attention. Maybe play tentatively into the bottom lane, especially the super minion from Genflix Arrow will just push away into the base of EVOS Legend.
And here the danger for EVOS is like their inhibitor towers are both so low, the ones on the top and the middle lane. So again, with Genflix going for the assassin split push with that Ling, it's very easy. It will be very dangerous if he gets the chance to be left alone with those towers.
Yeah, let's take a look at the replay, Arashi.
Yes, with Bravo just now who's still the Lord, I think it's really a good momentum for Genflix Aerowolf to come back, and especially Mars didn't get shut down as well.
Yeah, and look at that. Actually, Luminaire telling his teammates to come down. But look at this. Actually, they're going to wreck. This is the wrong target, guys. You're not supposed to target him, as Fersic is going to just obliterate everyone in the front line.
Clover?
That is not the right target, all right? They use so many resources to get wrecked. And with that Turtles' poison, they're just going to do so much. And Clover now is in a bad situation, but Fredo going to use that Wave the Dragon onto Luminaire. Fersic is going to respond instantly as the crossbow tank has been used.
The Winter
now,
Truncheon?
the Winter's Truncheon forced to be used as well. Clover
Clover.
now in a sticky situation, going to get taken down. But look at that. Watt gets taken down. Mars is trying to run away from Anti-Mage. Look at him. He's hungry for Ling.
Yep, but Mars is still able to run away with the Finn's boys, and even though he still managed to survive, none of EVOS Legend member can try to shut down or maybe stop this Ling from running away around the map though.
And what is notable about that fight is they did end up taking out Clover, so which will hurt his skating speed into this late game. We'll have to see if Fersic can pull the weight, at least for now.
Yep, but Fersic is having a good position as well. So even though even EVOS Legend they lost Clover 4 times, but they still have Fersic with 914 good KDA, and he already got the Maleficar as the physical penetration, and even though giving a lot of damage as well to the turrets and another objective here.
Yeah, and right now, oh my god. EVOS Legends, they could have just ended it. They had a 7,000 gold lead at one point, but as usual, EVOS Legends, being EVOS Legends, they keep on throwing whenever they get comfortable, but look at this, they're now looking for a re-engage. EVOS, now they have to be careful, right? Because now it's in the late game. Forza does a lot of damage along with that Lunos.
Yes, and this Anti-Mage needs to stop dying though. He need to stop at least maybe play to overcommitted into the hand of EVOS Legion, because EVOS Legion, they can just lose anytime. Genflix Aerowolf, now they look pretty strong because they have this Clay, like we mentioned it earlier, and even though Partia, from what, they are 2 scaling hero that can be reliable in for Genflix Aerowolf.
Yeah, but look at this already. Shield Unity being used. Rex trying to look for something, but everyone just runs away instantly. And this is what I mentioned before, right? Ling, he can go to the side lane, push, and instantly come to the team fight. 1-1 cannot, so they have no pressure over this Lord.
That's true. But it's gonna be maybe another Lord momentum for both of the teams. Whoever got this Lord, I think they can finish the game as soon as possible though.
Yeah, and this is just going to be the battle of who gets pressure, right? And right now, Genflix, they are winning, right? They have the bottom lane inhibitor turret. They've taken it down, and both of the inhibitor turrets left standing are very, very low. So Clover has to be constantly aware, has to be constantly clearing the waves up there in the top side, because Link can end the game. If they make a wrong move here, it's going to be fatal.
Yep, that's true. And especially, even though Genflix Aerowolf, they don't have enough damage from the physical, because Mars damage can kind of fall off. But the problem is, the Tempest of Blade coming from Link is still effective for the knock up. It will make maybe buying a lot of time as well for Genflix Aerowolf to just giving, keep giving a poke damage from the backside.
Yeah, and Genflix, they're going to start it right away, just as I said, right? No, they have no pressure. EVOS Legends have no pressure over this Lord, but it's going to be resetted. They actually look for a pick onto Rex. Now, Anti-Mage in a 1v1 against Bravo, but the shield in the next, and the Turtles' Voices has been used. Destinata all the way from the backside, not going to be able to land on anyone, as now EVOS. Rex has been taken to very low health right now, but look at that, actually. Clover was chasing Ling down.
And Clover needs to pay attention at the minion they're actually coming and pushing into the top lane of EVOS Legend. Like Arashi mentioned earlier, maybe it's pretty easy for the assassin like Ling to just
but look at Anti-Mage, he's all the way to the backside. He actually zones Watt away. This is going to be tragic, but Fersic gets kicked back into the fight. Oh my god, now Mars looking for Luminaire. This is going to be very, very tragic. He's going to get the double kill. Anti-Mage looking for a trade back, but Mars is too clean. He's able to finish poise away. Fredo's the next target. Clover is still alive. The way the crossbow tank has been used is going to transfer all the way to Watt, but that's going to be a triple kill for this man, Mars. He comes in as a sub. He's going to get it. It's going to be the 1v1 now. Mars looking for this Maniac onto Wreck, but he's just way too tanky. The Curtis's poisons along with the tanky items. Clover will back away now. Will they be able to defend this 2v3?
Yep, I think it's pretty hard for EVOS Legend since they lose first pick in the first place, and I think it's not really a good condition as well for EVOS Legend since Genflix Aerowolf they have a chance to secure their second Lord for Genflix Aerowolf.
And very, very patient, very calculated play here. Instead of risking the fight, they go for the Lord, but it's gonna get contested.
Oh no, but look at this, Rex already going in, and Clover, he has the crossbow tank. Will he choose to use it? The crossbow tank has been used onto Mars, but Mars has secured it. Now, Mars caught in a bad situation. He's gonna flinch poison away, and he's actually gonna run away. But look at Rex, he still doesn't have the execute though. Unfortunate. I thought he had the execute. He was going for that kill. Unfortunately not.
Yep, but Mars is still able to just secure the second Lord with the execute just now. And now EVOS Legend, they have to at least maybe trying to defend their base, or Genflix Arrow can just straight away do a straight push into the base of EVOS Legend.
Yeah, with this enhanced Lord in the mid lane, it's going to look very, very hard for EVOS Legend, Sarashi.
Well, here you can see Luminar be itemizing quite aggressively, opting not to get a Winter Truncheon, understanding that like his other teammates are gonna be the focus of the fight, so he can take it a bit more easy.
Yeah,
For
and
sure,
right now,
work on him.
EVOS Legends, they're splitting the focus. They're actually going to try to clear both waves at the same time. That might be disastrous right now as Genflix Aerowolf, they're just going to go in. Anti-Mage trying to save the game in the backside. Going to use that flicker to run away. He actually does it. Mars, he's going to get taken down. No, he's going to get that godlike, but look at his teammates. Everyone gets taken down. Now Bravo is the next target. Clover, does he have the crossbow tank? It does not look like it. Mars goes in, but Clover, he's trying to save the game. The Predator airstrike comes in to kill him, and now EVOS Legends will get taken down. That's going to be one game taken away. We're going to get the game number 3 for Genflix versus EVOS.
Again and again, EVOS Legend, they are keep the same, you know,
it will be the Selena pick, although
Wow.
I don't like the Selena
Me
pick.
too, I don't know.
They need
why.
AoE damage from this magic.
I thought it's gonna be maybe Sicilian though. Probably.
Sicilian can work. I mean, it's either Sicilian or they need long range, you're right. It's, yeah, the Farsa was banned. There's not many choices anymore, you know, it was just completely banned
Could
down.
they have gone Chang'e?
Chang'e was
Yeah,
banned.
Chang'e was banned.
Chang'e was
Chang'e was
banned by
banned.
EVOS. So, yeah, not many choices left. But I would have definitely not chosen that if it was personally me. But, you know, we'll just have to see if it pays off for EVOS Legends. From the drafts, guys, quick prediction. Momo.
Genflix Aerowolf.
I'll go with Genflix as well.
All right, to Genflix, I'm going to stick with EVOS Legends because I am a 1-1 player. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready for game number 3?
Yes, I am. Let's go.
Sure.
Here we go. Let's get it. Game number 3, EVOS Legends versus Genflix Aerowolf.
So let's go. It's gonna be another deciding game between Genflix Aerowolf and also EVOS Legend. For the composition, I really like Genflix Aerowolf. They look pretty sustained with this Benedetta, especially with the Zas, with the Johnny that you guys mentioned earlier. So I would like to see the performance coming from this Zas.
Are you ready for Johnny? Because right now it looks like Fredo is trying to disturb Fersic. Fersic is going to be able to secure the purple buff though, and Mars will be able to get that little Wanderer as he now paths towards his orange buff. But look at the Abyssal Arrow. I mentioned it, guys. He does not miss. He does not miss with the Abyssal Arrow.
American
Luminaire
sniper.
is no, he's an Indonesian sniper right here, all right?
My bad.
But look at that, Mars is still looking to get his item, and even though he's level 4, EVOS Legend, they got their first blood before the first 1 minute. It's really a good things as well, a good opening, a good start for EVOS Legend.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, Granger, he clears like a madman. Already 2 buffs, and he's looking for his 3rd camp right now. Anti-Mage gonna be trading with Bravo as Fersic will hit that level 4 way faster than Mars.
And we'll have to see if Mars, on a more passive, a more scaling hero, we see him perform on the link, on the side.
That's another. He does not miss. I told you. Now Fredo's the next target. They're gonna go in. The Abyssal Trap connects, and Luminaire, he's looking for the kill. Rec tanks up the damage, and just like that, the double kill for the Wonder Boy Luminaire. All right, this is the Luminaire effect, guys. Okay, every time Luminaire plays on EVOS Legends, they achieve something great. Back in season 4, they won the MPL and they won M1. All right, in season 5, they went to the finals, and after that, in season 6, he didn't play, and EVOS Legends didn't even make it to playoffs.
Yep, but now
I mean, they lost in
Luminaire-
playoffs. They didn't. They made it.
Yep, but now Luminaire is coming back again into the MPL Season 7 and again
Oh
and again. Look
my
at
God.
that. That's really a fun
Oh
pattern.
my God, that's gonna be Rek picking up that kill as Luminaire, the Indonesian sniper, once again, the Abyssal Hero connects, and look at that holy baptism. Look, oh, okay, it finally misses, all right?
Close.
Lucky, that was lucky. But look at this, all right, ladies and gentlemen, Genflix Aerowolf, they need to be very, very careful of Luminaire Selena because his kill shots are insane, all right? And especially in the early game, they're gonna get completely demolished if they keep giving this lead.
And
It's
now
gonna
for-
be in maybe more snowballing
Yeah.
as well for Luminaire. But
Another
look
one.
at that, another one, and ooh,
Oh my
first stick.
God. Look at that tick. It was literally a pixel away from hitting. If he landed that, it would have been the kill. But an amazing escape coming in from Fredo. He didn't even use that flicker. He didn't need it. Balls of steel coming in from Fredo to get away from that one as Mars is forced to use that retribution to secure the orange buff.
And EVOS wasting no time going into the jungle of Genflix, making sure they contest everything, using their early advantage as much as possible. They are not willing to give this up to chance.
Yep,
Oh, wait.
Clover. Oh,
How did this happen? How is Clover... How does Clover have an XP lead over Johnny Boy?
because I thought that just now Watt is being forced as well to clear the minion, or maybe trying to help to to get Mars the objective jungle and also the buff. So I
Oh
think he will
my
just
God,
leave
look at that. The Holy
Yeah.
Baptism
lane.
comes in and the damage is just not there
Fredo?
quite yet. But Fredo going to use that Way of the Dragon, but the Purify instantly from
Oh.
Rek. The Abyssal Arrow finally misses on a point-blank target, but it is all over already. EVOS, they have already rotated to the top side. They've cleared the minion wave, and they're going to steal some jungle camps in the process.
And EVOS don't mind taking any small trades here just because they do have the Rafaela. If they do go for small trades and no all-ins, Rafaela can heal them back up and they will end up having the advantage and
Yeah.
the pressure on the map.
And look at this, they're already pressuring Bravo, and oh my God, the Abyssal Arrow connects, and the final blow will be cancelled. Oh my God, Luminaire with another amazing Abyssal Arrow from downtown will be able to set up the turtle for his team.
Yes, EVOS Legend, they come up with a composition with a juicy target here with Rafaela and also Selena. But Genflix Aerowolf, they couldn't make it. They couldn't contest this Selena.
Just don't throw. Just don't throw, man. All right, you already have such a big lead right now. Just don't throw.
Very simple win condition.
4,000 gold lead. Last time it was 7,000. Let's see if they can push it all the way to the
burst.
victory. Now EVOS Legends are going to keep on going in. The Abyssal
Go
Arrow
deep.
connects again. The Holy Baptist on the backside. They're going to get a double kill. They're going for Bravo, but Bravo still has the eye for an eye to escape that one. Oh my God, EVOS Legends 8-0 right now. Clover is free farming in the gold lane as well. This is a disaster for Genflix Aerowolf.
And Fersek immediately secures the red buff afterwards, making sure that Mars gets starved even more.
Yep, but look at that EVOS Legend now. They are trying so hard to just keep giving a pressure, but Fredo,
Oh my God, the Purify again and again where Dragon gets cancelled instantly. Now the real manipulation, but look at the stun coming in from downtown. Luminaire saves his teammate again and again. He just doesn't miss, ladies and gentlemen.
and even though look at the Clover is having a good time at the bottom lane, he just keep clearing the minion as soon as possible, and
Oh
even
no,
though
Bravo.
make Genflix Aerowolf pretty, maybe I can say a little bit having a hard time right now because they are confused which target they have to prioritize in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Rek is super solid on this Rafaela Arashi.
He does have the mask already, making sure he can have the speed boost for the plays that his team needs. But as well, Luminary, as you mentioned, getting really ahead here, already finishing the Clock of Destiny. It's going to be ticking really fast towards the late game.
Yeah, but remember, 7,000 gold lead does not secure EVOS Legends' game, alright?
True.
You need to complete the game. You need to destroy the base, as now EVOS Legends, they need to look to snowball all the way to victory, but look at that, the Johnny Boy comes in, first it gets taken very low, the real revelation, and that's going to be a kill taken by Johnny Boy. Now look at the fight, it's going to be the throw again, final blow to the backside, Rek gets taken very low, he gets taken down, Anti-Mage gets a kill, but look at that, he's actually going to go for more, but Bravo on the other side is going to go for Luminaire. Anti-Mage now trying to chase Bravo down, but he chooses to back away. Guys, the throw can still happen. Genflix Aerowolf, they are the X Factor. They are the dark horse of the tournament. They can still pull off a victory here.
Yes, even though EVOS Legend, they just lose 3 members at the bottom lane, even though it's kind of pretty maybe hard as well for Genflix Aerowolf because they have to dive into the bottom turret just now, but at least it's pretty worth for them.
Yeah, I mean, take a look at the replay, Arashi.
The real manipulation secures Fersic there. And then afterwards, just the combo from Bravo.
Yeah, he just need to
And the
dive
rest of
in
his
with
team.
the final blow. And even though anti-mates, even though he got that one kill for
Oh, but there's
himself.
already another fight brewing here as EVOS, Fersic and Rekt have been taken a half HP. The Holy Healing will provide some sustain as Clover is rotating from that bottom side. But Luminaire has been taken down. This is very, very sketchy for the side of Genflix. I mean, for the side of EVOS Legends. Rekt is taken very low, but Fredo, oh my god, that's actually going to be him taken very low. Bravo now looks for a kill onto Fersic, but the real world manipulation has been used. Clover is on the other side. He has the crossbow of Tang. You have to be careful. That's going to be one person taken down. The reset comes in. Anti-mage going on to Mars, and that's going to be a double kill. Picked up from Clover's 1-1. Bravo is still in the bush. Clover not going to be able to read his position, but that's going to be the 2-0. Genflix does secure the turtle though.
Yep, and now EVOS Legend, they finally turn back the table. They are trying to drive and away again. Genflix Aerowolf going into the 8 minutes game right now. EVOS Legend, they look pretty, just like Eric said earlier, just don't throw.
Just don't throw right now. That is the name of the game. 5,000 gold lead. It used to be 7,000. Now it's 5,000. As long as they still have the gold lead, they still are able to push this advantage to snowball all the way to the victory. But again, Genflix Aerowolf, they can come back in any time right now. They can come in with the huge team fight and push back EVOS Legends.
And now EVOS Legend, okay, we are having a pause suddenly. Please just wait patiently. And okay, Genflix Aerowolf, maybe they have to play as a group if they want to make sure they can turn back the table just now with EVOS Legend, because they look pretty strong when they maybe try to prioritize Fersic in the first place here after they don't have enough damage for EVOS Legend. Genflix Aerowolf, they could just straight away punish Fersic in the first place. So 100% Genflix Aerowolf can try to continue the team fight here without maybe scared enough by the damage overlay coming from EVOS Legend here.
Yeah, but there is a technical pause called out for Genflix Aerowolf as they have a slight problem again. But yeah, so far in this game, what do you think Genflix Aerowolf needs to do with their composition to win the game, Arashi?
I mean, it's always good to play along with your winning lanes, with the lanes with the advantage, making sure you are playing on your strong side, right? The last thing you want to do is try and help out the weaker side and then fall even further behind. So early on, we saw how that fight started. It's, as we mentioned, the Johnny coming out clutch in that fight, in that bot lane engagement, chunking down 3 members down before the real world manipulation secures Fersic. So if they play around as much as possible with the Zask, there is quite a bit of potential here, it seems.
That's true, but yes, look at that. The technical pause comes in again and again, so we have to wait because yeah, it's coming from the side of Genflix Aerowolf. Now they are in the maybe losing side because EVOS Legend, they are trying so bad to dominate the game with the composition that they have here with the Granger, the Paquito, and even the Wen here. I didn't realize actually EVOS Legend, they could just survive with this juicy target such as Rafaela and also Selena, but with the never miss episode already coming from Eric just now, like Eric mentioned earlier so many times, with this Luminaire using his Selena, I think it's a good start for EVOS Legend, and they are keep snowballing right now. So I think Genflix Aerowolf, they have to find a way how to shut down Luminaire or maybe even shut down Fersic in the first place.
I mean, especially in the early game with all these squishy targets, getting hit by an abyssal arrow is pretty much a death sentence in this at this level. The follow-up is just too fast, too effective. So as you mentioned, if they could find a way to, as I said, play around the Zask and at the same time try and play around this the abyssal arrow from Luminaire, they might really be onto something here.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, we're still waiting for the game to come back. But what do you think, Arashi, about the winning condition for Genflix Aerowolf here?
I think if they continue on with these big fights with the Zask, as we see the AoE damage potential from the Zask was huge. It was massive. It chunked down 3 people to less than half their HP. So if they can play, again, as I mentioned, around that and maybe push their advantage more on that side and maybe not fall into the trap that many people fall into, which is to follow and go where your enemy wants you to be, and instead dictate the pace, right? With the stronger early game, with these mages who are stronger in the early game compared to these marksmen. If they can make EVOS move to their tune, right? This they would have a lot more success compared to if they try and maybe get comfortable, right? Get complacent, and then start going on autopilot and just follow EVOS run, because EVOS will take full advantage of that.
Oh, so you mean that against Aerowolf they have to play the tempo?
Right. They have to dictate the tempo, dictate the pace, and make sure that they play their game. They go for their winning condition, and be very aware that the EVOS has a very real chance of winning this, and so they can't just get complacent and relax and fall into the same trap that we
I
saw
know, right?
EVOS fall into.
Even
Yep.
with a 7,000 gold lead right now, Genflix Aerowolf was still able to pick a fight
true.
over. They were able to get a lead actually, like 3 kills to 1. All right.
Yeah, and it always happens when actually EVOS Legend lose their first stick here. So probably if they can try to shut down first stick, I think it could be a good way for Genflix Aerowolf to just getting their momentum back.
Yeah, the rising legend himself. And honestly, right now, EVOS Legends, they need to they need to be consistent right now, right? They cannot underestimate Genflix Aerowolf, because Genflix Aerowolf are a team where if you give any chances, like even the smallest little mistake, they're gonna capitalize on that mistake and instantly take the game over, just like what we saw in the second game.
Of course, with a nickname like Giant Slayer, right?
Kingslayer.
Oh, Kingslayer, my bad. But with a name like Kingslayer, this isn't a team you should be relaxing against. You should be on your A game, because they're known to take down these big names, right? So if you're one of these big name players, this is where you should be, a bit more concerned.
Yeah, they just took down the Kings of Kings, all right? The defending MPL Indonesia champions. All right, so this is not a random team. Every single team in the top 6 in the MPL, they're all so close to each other, right? Genflix is able to beat any of their team on a good day. Same with the others. Anyone can beat anyone. So this is what makes MPL Indonesia Season 7 so interesting. Every single team has a chance to take the championship, and the defending champions, they're out. No longer will we see the RRQ reign. It's going to be the new reign, and who will take it in this 7th season?
It could be anyone's game though, actually, because it's gonna be like a rock scissors paper game.
Rock, paper, scissors game.
Right?
Right.
And yeah,
So
both of the finalists from last season, they are out of the playoffs already. Alter Ego and RRQ, the representatives of Indonesia who went to M2, they're out. They're no longer in this league.
Yep, that's true. And it's pretty, maybe kind of unexpected as well, because we just started our play of the number 1 here, and we already lose 2 big teams, RQ Hosi and also Alter Ego.
But that is exactly what makes MPL so interesting. The fact that you never know what's gonna happen, right?
And as the same
but
things as well, we won. Yeah, we are not going to know what will happen into our last game, deciding game between Genflix Aerowolf and also EVOS Legend, guys.
Yeah, but again, EVOS Legends, they're just pushing their advantage all the way to that mid tier 2. They're pushing all the way to that bottom lane tier 2 as well. They're gonna get every single turret. They're gonna strip the turrets down. They're gonna siege it down, as now they're probably just gonna wait for it at 40 seconds for the Lord and look for a team fight before they get it this time. Hopefully they don't force it like last time, because if they do, remember, Genflix still can come back. It's only a 7,000 gold lead, right? We saw this before.
It feels like a deja vu for me.
Right.
EVOS, they threw a 12,000 gold lead against GeekFam, right?
Yeah.
So 7,000 is nothing.
Right. And especially, as you mentioned, rushing the game, being impatient, and forcing that high ground engagement, a surefire formula to throw away your lead and lose a game. So EVOS clearly wising up to that circumstance and playing it safe, clearly positioning for the Lord.
Yeah, but look at the positioning coming in from Genflix Aerowolf right there. They don't even dare to clear that top side wave, because they know something fishy is going on, and they're certainly right. Clover is waiting that bush very menacingly, I should say, as he's waiting to get an opportunity to push that side lane, right? Still no answer from the side of Genflix Aerowolf. That top side will not be pushed. Actually, Clover turns to his team. He's going to walk all the way there, and look at that. The Abyssal Arrow connects. Luminaire is going to go in onto Bravo, but look at Bravo. He goes in with the eye for a 9. Fairsick is taken down. That's going to be a killing spree taken down. But look at Clover. He's going to flicker all the way to the backside. He's going to try to get that crossbow attack, but unfortunately, oh my god, look at that damage. Johnny Boy just gets demolished by the Paquito. Even though they lose Fairsick, they get 3 members for Fairsick. So, very worth. You mentioned earlier, every time they get Fairsick, they win the team fight, but now it doesn't look like that's the case.
Yep, because Clover just now coming with a good backup towards EVOS Legend, and Genflix Aerowolf, they didn't have a chance to lock down this Clover though. They just let Clover to get another 2 points kill, and I think it's pretty hard as well for Genflix Aerowolf since Mars maybe need more damage here.
Yeah, and they're already starting this Lord up now. Genflix Aerowolf, they should see this. They should notice it.
But it doesn't look they're going to be able to go there and contest it in time. It's going to be a free Lord for EVOS.
Wow, they did it super fast again with their gold lead. Look at the player goal, Arashi. Already 3 members of EVOS Legends in the top. And obviously we have Watt because he was farming in the gold lane. He has 6,700 gold. But my god, the gold lead is insane. And obviously they have the Granger, they have Luminaire on the Selena, right? Insane damage in the mid game.
I think this next engagement with the Lord will come down to whether or not they're able to deal with Watt and his Johnny play. If they are able to deal with that, this might look like the deciding fight actually.
Yeah, but actually, if you take a look, Clover actually swapped out his battle spells, right? He is no longer using the Aegis. He is now using the Flicker, and that is very, very good against Johnny Boy because he can just instantly flicker away. You don't need to get zoned, and look at that. Actually, the way the Dragon comes in onto Anti-Mage, wrong target right there, as Clover is pushing that side lane on the top side as well. The Lord has actually been taken down. This is why Yves is so crazy. You know, Yves and Johnny Boy, they're so good in the high ground. They can keep on doing this, but look at that, already using his ultimate, trying to go into Clover, and that's actually a lot of damage being put down. But Fairsick now looking for a kill onto Watt, actually takes him very, very low, but still, he does not have the Death Sonata just yet.
Ever showing confidence, pressuring 3 lanes at once, finally taking 1 tower down. They're rotating towards the top side now, but Anti-Mage is caught in the base.
Yeah, again and again, Anti-Mage doing Anti-Mage things as he goes in, and he gets out
he
just
lives.
like that. But the final blow comes in on the backside, gonna be able to get that shutdown. Clover just not able to get that crossbow of Tang, but 1 inhibitor turret has been taken down. Like you said, Arashi, they need to play it conservatively. They need to play it disciplinedly. Do not go in like Anti-Mage, right? Play it safely. Do not repeat the mistakes in the second game.
Yep, and now EVOS Legend, they are still waiting for Ultimate to show in 10 seconds. And Genflix Aerowolf, their high ground is pretty strong. Okay, they have this Clay, they have this Watt as well. So I think it's not easy for EVOS Legend if they want to at least trying to push or break the defensive they're coming from EVOS Legend. From Genflix Aerowolf, I think EVOS Legend, they have to trying to bait them maybe out from their base.
Yeah, and my god, they took the Lord instantly, but the Lord was instantly cleared by the side of Genflix Aerowolf, so that Lord was basically useless. You know, it got them the inhibitor turret in the bottom lane, sure, but you need more than that for the Lord to be worth it, you know? So far, Genflix Aerowolf, they're still able to sustain, they're still able to stay in the game.
One thing I want to note is that the fact that Luminaire's Abyssal Arrow, I think maybe Genflix got used to it, but it's been landing a bit less.
Yeah, but the final blow being used, that prediction to take on Bravo, unfortunately will miss as Fredo was waiting in that bush. Could have been disastrous for EVOS Legends, but unfortunately Genflix was not in a position to try to follow up.
Yep, look at that. Clover still trying to zoning out also the member from Genflix Aerowolf. It's so hard for EVOS Legend to just bring down the defensive here. I think they need the next Lord at least to secure the final point, the last point for EVOS Legend here.
1 minute to that final Lord, and this will probably be the final team fight, right? If Genflix Aerowolf does try to contest this Lord, it will be the final team fight. Whoever gets it will get the Lord, and okay, maybe not for EVOS Legends. You know, if Genflix Aerowolf wins the team fight, they're not just going to end it because they still have every single turret except for 2.
Yep, but Anti-Mage need to pay attention as well with his positioning. But Clover trying to break down, even though trying to break the weakness point from Mars just now. But I think it's not going to be easy as well for Clover because Mars still able to run away with the Restless.
And here, EVOS has pressure on the bottom side.
Yeah.
And so with the Lord coming up in 12 seconds, they're going to have the advantage to rotate there early. And they might be able to secure another quick lord under the noses of Genflix, especially since Mountain Shocker was used by Yusun earlier.
And
Yeah.
EVOS Legend, they have to be careful. They have to at least clear the minion as soon as possible before they want to start the next lord here, because it's quite risky as well. Genflix Aerowolf can just anyhow maybe use this Bravo as well again to just steal the lord. So EVOS Legend, they have to be careful.
Yeah, and this railroad manipulation has been a hassle, a nuisance for EVOS Legends, as well as Fredo. You know, he's always able to get this, but the Abyssal Arrow lands onto Fredo. He's going to get chunked to very low health, as now they are going to actually be forced to back away. The Death Sonata connects, and now they're going to start the Lord just like that. The Enhanced Lord will probably go uncontested because Fredo is very, very low.
Yes,
They don't have a front line anymore, but the Abyssal Arrow connects the final blow to the backside. Not going to be able to be useful. The Phantom Slash comes in, but look at the kiting from EVOS Legends. They're playing it very well. Oh, Clover gets a crossbow of tanks. Bravo. That's not going to be reset actually, but he's going to be able to get that kill. Now, Anti-Mage looking at Fredo. Fredo gets taken very low. The Immortal has been popped, and this is going to be the Lord coming for EVOS Legends.
Yes, shutdown 2 members from Genflix Aerowolf is really the winning condition for EVOS Legend. Like I said earlier, they have to beat Genflix Aerowolf to out from their base, okay? They cannot let actually maybe Genflix Aerowolf have full members to have a team fight with EVOS Legend, but it's still gonna be, you know, maybe another homework as well for EVOS Legend, because Genflix, they still have this Clay.
And Clover earlier, he actually made the riskiest of plays, flickering forward in order to get the crossbow of Tang off. So that ended up paying up really well for them.
Yeah, actually, he was able to get the kill onto Mars. Was it Mars or was it Clay? You know, either one. He was able to get one person who was a very, very hard threat out of the team fight instantly with that crossbow of Tang flicker. So very well played from Clover, and he was able to get out too.
Yep. And now look at that, Lord is already marching down into the bottom lane with the super minion comes into the 3 lane of Genflix Aerowolf, trying to push into the base of Genflix. Now EVOS Legend, they have to be ready for the super strong high ground that Genflix Aerowolf have.
Oh, Anti-Mage. He's already playing very, very aggressively, but Clover will secure that second inhibitor turret in the mid side. Now the Lord has pushed all the way to the base. EVOS Legends, they're looking for a final team fight onto Genflix, but look at the real manipulation has been used, but look at that. Johnny Boy gets slain just like that. The Abyssal Arrow connects once again. Another Abyssal Arrow. Bravo gets connected, and EVOS Legends will take game number 3. It's going to be 2-1 EVOS Legends.